Hello everybody, welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition. Picking up where we left off, as you can see we are not in Whiterun, so we're not going to be doing the Companions questline. We're actually in the Temple of Mara in Riften to do a quest for this lady here, or more specifically, Mara.
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods.
May I receive her blessings?
Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land?
Just tell me what to do.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Okay. So yeah, we have now started the Book of Love. And if you're wondering why we're doing this, it's because it gives you one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best permanent perks in the game. So yeah, there's 3 parts to this. One will actually take us to Markarth. First time we'll be going there, so I'll have to be quick on the draw. But anyway, off to Iverstead. I do believe last time we were in Iverstead, I actually did comment on this quest, and I pointed out the one that it's about. Also, every time I come here, the guards seem to like run that way. It's only one this time, but last time I fast traveled here, I do believe there was like a big group of them that did it. But anyway, basically we got to play matchmaker 3 times.
Are you the one sent by Mara?
Yes. What's troubling you?
My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me, and I think I love him. But he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has. My mother's not any help either.
You sound a little confused.
I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing.
See, now that
defense, am I right?
that might be a little confusing to people because they're both so amazing, even though all she did was mention her boyfriend and her father.
Have you spoken to my parents yet?
Well, no. Your mother is in the house, which is fine. I can go talk to her. But your father kind of teleported. There you are.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here.
Your daughter asked me to speak to you.
Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband. But I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastred to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband.
What would inspire them to leave?
Bassianus is still so terrified of Yolfthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastred to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. I just want my daughter to be happy.
Okay. So she seems to be fine with this Bassianus fellow. So that's always good. Let's go see what her dad has to say.
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
Your daughter actually asked me to speak to you.
I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Clement. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass.
Why do you want her to stay so badly?
Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town. But folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead?
You think she'll get over it?
You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. Will need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler.
Alright, so now we have the option to talk to one of two people to resolve this quest. We have Bassianus, who she is currently in love with,
You ever settle down
supposedly, and Klimek, who she used to
Have
be
you
in love
spoken
with.
to my parents yet? Please.
Okay, so I can't actually talk to her to get her opinion on Klimek. Let's see, it used to be a good-sized town, but people have been moving to Riften. I mean, there isn't a huge amount of space here. I mean, outside of that busted-ass house there, that's the only empty building. So, I mean, unless people are moving and taking their houses with them. So I do believe Bassianus is there and Klimek is in here. So we will go and talk to Klimek to get his opinion on stuff.
Is it
Oh no, this is
absolutely
Bassianus.
necessary for you to bother me right now?
Okay, well that's good. I'd like to talk to Klimek. And also he seemed to be a rather, although that may not have been him who said that. So
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to
I was gonna say that guy seemed like a dick, but I don't know that it was necessarily him. It could have been the other guy who was behind me who said that. So anyway, Klimek.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Did we do something for Klimek? Hang on. Let me see here. Klimek. Oh, he's the guy who delivers the supplies up to High Hrothgar. Anyway, I hear you lost Fastrid.
Oh, Fastrid. I'm not sure what happened. One moment she's smiling at me, the next I can't even meet her eyes. I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on. He understands women.
Well, she probably appreciates assertive men, or looks like there's not much you can do. I feel like neither of these... Let's go talk to Bassianus. Now, this is a quest I will say I kind of go back and forth on, and sometimes when I do this quest, if I'm not really into any of the, even like a little bit of role playing, you know, and like I'm just in a like I don't give a fuck, just let me finish the quest, I'll just generally talk to whichever one is closer to me and be like, you take her.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
Oh, it was him. Alright, well, you can go fuck yourself then. Just based on greeting alone, it's like, is it even necessary for you to bother me? Where this guy was like, you're great. So Klimek, my man, because you aren't a dick to strangers.
Oh, I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on.
Well, she probably
He understands
appreciates
women.
assertive men.
What did you call me?
I mean that you should be bold.
Wait, you mean I should just tell her? Tell her how I feel?
What do you have to lose?
Izmir's beard, you're right. No fish was ever caught by staying away from the shore. I'm off to see her.
I guess that's one way to phrase it. I mean, I guess it depends on what you count as staying away from the shore. If you get on a boat and go out into the water, I mean, you're away from the shore and you can still catch fish.
Fastrid, I have something
Let me
to say.
guess. Someone stole your
Klimek?
sweet roll.
What is it?
I don't want you to leave Iverstead.
Why not?
Because I would miss you.
But
Got me thinking. Maybe I'm the dragonborn, and I
What
just
good
don't
are
know it.
fish if you have to eat them alone?
Oh, Klimek.
Fastrid, I wanted to talk with you.
What is it now?
Wilhelm said he saw you speaking to one of the pilgrims on the 7,000 steps. I told you that I didn't want you to go up there.
I know what you said, but I only wanted to speak to him for a moment.
Well, it stops now, and that's final.
Yeah. Anyway, so yay, Klimek.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so
Okay.
much to tell about the world outside this boring town.
Thanks again for delivering my
nothing new
supplies
there.
to the Greybeards.
Alright. And then now I do believe Bassianus will move to Riften by himself. And if you had convinced her to go with them, they would have actually moved to Riften and would be walking around there. I don't know where they moved to, come to think of it, but I know that you can see them walking around if you do it that way. But man, I wonder if Bassianus knows, right? Because, I mean, you don't get to see it, but I mean, clearly she goes to break up with him and she ends up with Klimek, at least for now. I mean, who knows in the long run. But I wonder, like, what Bassianus would do if he knew that the only reason he lost potentially the love of his life was because he was a dick to some random person who walked into the bar. Like,
What is it you seek, my child?
okay, I helped the young lovers in Iverstead.
How wonderful. Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all.
Does Mara require more of me?
I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind ever more with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in stone, needing only fuel to bloom a flame that will warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calsomo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
Alright. I've never heard of anybody described as acid before. But whatever. Well, first things first, we need a stables with a horse carriage. Riften might have. I think any of the walled ones might have one. I just think like Dawnstar and Morthal don't. And I imagine that has something to do with them. No, that wouldn't really make sense.
Need a ride?
Whatever. I'd like to hire your carriage. Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Excuse me.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
No. Also, in between parts, I did level up my enchanting a little bit. It's up to 50 now. Basically, I just did it by got a list of all the enchantments, and I would just reload the Bellathor's inventory until he got an enchanted item that I didn't have the enchantment for. Alright, quick save here, in the hopes that I can manage this, because you have to do it just right.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my
I'm getting out of here.
Die for my people.
Sure you do. So now you might be wondering, why did you do that?
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. We'll handle things from
By
here.
the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life.
Sure did.
Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
Do you know why he was after you?
No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial
Another
City.
body to get rid of.
That man said something about the Forsworn?
I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil.
Alright.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I mean, obviously, I was the one who killed him. I heard some shouting about the Forsworn, that was it. I was right there, he almost killed me. I must have missed it. Okay, well, the top and bottom one are clearly lies. And I really didn't hear him shout about Forsworn. None of this happened.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Do you know anything about the attack?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Alright. So yeah, if you don't stop him, he will kill her. Now I said that you have to time it properly.
Watch what you're doing.
I think I was thinking of a different quest, quite possibly in a different game even. Because for some reason I thought that he just started walking towards her, and then pulled out the knife, and that's when you had to attack him. Like after he pulled out the knife, but before he stabbed her, because he will just backstab her and she will die. But that might be a different quest, because he seemed to start with the knife out. Also, I do want to avoid, although he's not here right now, so I must not be a high enough level to do that quest. If he's not here, which is fine with me. I don't want to do that quest anyway. It requires a lot more traveling. But anyway, it's Markarth unlocked, I guess you could say. There's not a whole lot here. I mean, there's probably quite a few quests, but as for just like running around doing stuff, I don't recall.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
That's another quest. That's a completely different quest. That ooh, I could do that quest. I do like that character. I've never actually used her as a follower either. Only ever used her as a steward. That's the word. I was gonna say housecarl, but I knew that was wrong. But anyway, a Calcimo.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
I've been sent by Mara to aid you.
I was beginning to lose faith that any help would come. You see, I've been thinking about Feline quite a bit. You know Feline?
I'm sorry, I don't know her.
Well, suffice to say she is resplendent, but not without resolve. Striking in all senses. The trouble is that I can't seem to speak around her. My mouth goes dry, and I start to shake. I could never hope to approach her.
You just need to have something to talk about.
That's the trouble. I know Feline from the keep, but I have no idea what sorts of things she likes. It's not a simple matter. I could offend her fairly easily by bringing up the wrong subject. I've seen it happen before.
Is there anyone who knows what she likes?
There is one, Ingvar. He's quite popular with the ladies. Thankfully, Feline is not quite his type, but they've been friends for some time, and he may have some ideas. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance.
Okay. So yeah, Calcimo is actually involved in a few quests, I do believe. Because not only is he involved in this quest, I do believe he has at least one, if not two, of his own. And then he's also, I guess not particularly maybe, but I kind of involved in the Thieves Guild quest?
No.
Brotherhood.
Anyone seen
No, Thieves Guild
entering or
quest.
leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Oh yeah, so that's the quest I was talking about, by the way. Apparently I am a high enough level, it's just because the other thing had happened. Hey, Ingvar.
Bloody enough for you, outsider?
Excuse me?
Markarth, is it bloody enough for you?
Yeah, it's bloody enough.
Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you.
Alright, you don't
Blood
gotta
and
be
silver
silver.
are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay.
What do you mean by blood and silver?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
I've heard you might know what Faline likes.
What? Why? Are you interested?
I'd rather not say.
Ah, a secret admirer, eh? Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. As for what she might like, I didn't tell you this. Faline likes to act tough, but she really has a soft spot for, of all things, poetry. You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a youth. Poems come in handy when wooing. There's a poem I once used on an older lady of Rorikstead. I can change it to be about Faline, if you've got some gold. Are you prepared to receive my golden words?
I'll buy it.
Wonderful. I'll write it out so you won't forget it. You should probably just let Faline read it herself. Don't want you stumbling over the words and ruining my flow.
I mean, but what if she reads it and she doesn't read it with the proper cadence, right? Then it might just be ruined anyway. So Faline is actually the fuck me. The house Carl of the Jarl. Good God, I've just been having a horrible time with words lately. The other day, I was writing my book, and I wrote like 2 sentences, and I could not, for the life of me, think of the word that I needed to end the sentence. I just gave up. Just gave up and played Pokemon Snap. I was like, you know what? No, I'm done. Okay, so that's an adept door that I need to unlock. That could be her bedroom, but this place...
No sudden moves, understand?
No, that is definitely her room. Now I can unlock the door without repercussions. Oops. Hold it back. There we go. Sadly enough, I've been thinking of playing Fallout 4 again, but I've been thinking of restarting it, which is probably a horrible idea. But depending on how this Let's Play of Skyrim goes, maybe that's what I'll do next, is I'll do 100% of Fallout 4. Hey, Faline. I don't know why you said it had to be about an older lady. She doesn't look that old. But then again, Fastrid was called a kid by her father, so I don't... And she looks about the same age as every other woman.
As his housecarl, Igman's security is my chief concern.
I have a poem I'd like you to read.
Pardon me?
It's from Calcimo, please.
I'm not sure what this is all about. This is lovely. Calcelmo wrote this? About me? I never knew he had such feeling in him.
He cares about you.
Clearly. I've never even thought of him in that manner. I wish that I was as skilled with words as he. Here, take in this letter. I may not be as eloquent as he is, but I hope he understands.
Okay. Yeah, thankfully, like, single rooms like that, where it's just like a person's room with a bed, thankfully, a lot of the time they don't count it as trespassing if you're not counted as trespassing in the building as a whole. Obviously, when you walk into, like, actual houses... Oh, where the... Oh, I didn't go far enough. I see. I was like, where the hell's the door? But right, gotta go a little bit further.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep.
Yeah, there is. Hey, Kelsey.
I have things to... The artifacts I've discovered in Neshuan Zell will make...
I have a letter from Faline.
This is more than I could have hoped for. Have you really done this for me? I have to see her. Please, excuse me.
Okay, but first, what do you got for sale? Alteration, restoration, scrolls. Yeah, I don't care about scrolls. Dwarves, interesting. Found battle axe, sword, kind of like play metro, fast, fear, fire, baby, basic. Do all of these guys have like the exact same inventory? Like, cause like he's the court wizard. I don't know who the hell that I think he's Calsimo's assistant. But... See, now, maybe she is supposed to be older, because Calsimo is supposed to be an older guy. Right? So it could be that Phaeline is supposed to be an older woman. Also, if you do the Civil War questline in favor of the Stormcloaks, Phaeline gets taken into custody and ends up in Solitude, and you can still do this quest, but instead of just running over to a room, or if it's daytime, over to the throne.
Pauline,
Shh. It's all right. You don't need to say any more. I had no idea you were so nuanced.
I love you.
So I hear. Come here, you.
Alright. Leave those two lovebirds alone. And we got one more to do. So this quest actually takes you through 3 different things. First we had young love, now we had apparently old love. I mean, once again, Phaeline doesn't look that old, but it's hard to tell how old people are in Skyrim because they all look about the same age. It's a lot easier to make people look old in a video game than it is to make them look like teenager and middle-aged in most video games. Tend to be, about the same the majority of the time. At least in open world ones, because obviously the more character models you have, the bigger the strain is.
Yes?
But yeah, or like the more variation in the character models, the harder the game has to work. But so like in most open world games, you have children, adults, and then old people.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
Okay, well, I helped the forlorn lovers of Markarth.
The goddess smiles at your efforts, child. The dawn shines bright upon you. You have seen the young, fickle love of youth, and helped a more seasoned love find its way. There is one final aspect we wish for you to explore. For a strong love can withstand storms, and even survive death. Take this symbol of Mara. She will guide you to the wandering souls of 2 whose love was so great that their entwinement binds them to this world.
Okay.
May you carry the
Put on the amulet of Mara. Sure, I've already worn one of these, but why not?
Mara to all corners of the...
Might also have to look up
Visiting Riften?
who I can give that, because the amulets of Talos I can't put away because they're considered a quest item, and I'm assuming that's because there's a quest involving them, obviously. But I don't know what quest it is, and until I do it, I can't get rid of them. So I may have to look up what quests involve me giving away. Oh god, I forgot that the horses actually need to take wide turns. But yeah, I might need to look up what quest requires me to give up an amulet of Talos. Oh, there's a dragon, but okay, it's a non-hostile one. So there's actually lore reasons behind there being non-hostile dragons right now. You would think, oh, is somebody else bringing them to life besides Alduin? No, it's just that there are certain dragons that even though Alduin, here's the thing, I don't know that Alduin is resurrecting every dragon that we fight. I think his presence is causing dragons overall to resurrect, but the ones that he specifically goes to, because there's, I think it might be after specific quests. If you go to certain burial sites, you can actually see him, we actually have seen him resurrect more than one dragon already, right? And you can see him resurrect those. I think those specific dragons were his followers, or his most loyal commanders or something. Iron Sword, Blue Mountain Flower. Take the flowers, leave the Dwarven Shield. Get some more mountain flowers, some lavender. I wonder if I would recognize, like, because I play Skyrim a lot, if there's, like, if I saw, like, lavender bushes, that if I would actually just be like, oh, that's lavender, you know? You'd think, you know, the smell would give it away, but I don't know what lavender smells like, in all honesty. Anyway. Hey, Rookie. What are you doing?
I'm searching for my Fenric. He was marching with Yukor's men, who they say were wiped out here. I've turned over everybody, though, and I can't find him. Please help me look. He has a bright red beard and hair.
I don't see any bodies here.
I don't have time for your foolishness. Either help me or be gone. He must be here somewhere.
Okay. So yeah, we're supposed to look for her husband, obviously, who's here. But obviously he's not here. But why not? The answer to that, and now, unfortunately, well, you know, I'm actually going to talk to her again to see if I can choose the other option, to see if we get a quest marker. Yeah.
Please help me.
The last battle here was hundreds of years ago.
Are you a fool? Look at the bodies around you. Even if you're blind, surely you can smell the blood. Come, help me search for Fenric. He must be here somewhere.
Okay. So if you say that there's no body, she just calls you an idiot. But if you're like, hey, the battle here was like forever ago, she's like, oh, then you actually get the quest marker, apparently. Did not know that, on and all on. Well, didn't remember it. I probably did know it, but, I mean. So anyway, once you do that, you actually get the quest marker and can go and find her husband. And yes, I did say find her husband, not find the body of her husband. Oh my god, seriously, more wolves? You know, there was a mod that I saw that I do believe was called something like Less Annoying Wildlife of Skyrim or something. Or Wildlife of Skyrim. I don't know, something to that effect anyway. Oh, there's a dragon. Is it a hostile one? Seems to be moving like a hostile one. But if, yeah, it is. Okay, let's get off the horse. Oof. Nope, don't know what that. Oh, fucking cast light, right. Oh my god, does it take like all of my magic to fucking summon it? I don't have enough magic to conjure my flame astronaut, really? But I've been... How do I not, though? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I was using Cast Light to level up my Alteration, because there's some perks in Alteration that actually go with why we're doing this quest that I wanted to get. Yeah, you can hit me with your wing all you want. That doesn't do nearly as much. Yeah, go away. Shall heal myself, and now my horse is probably gone somewhere. All of it. I do like it when there's no one else around, because I think that what loot they spawn with might be determined by either where they are or what all they could have been fighting, you know? Which is why a lot of the time when we kill them, we get like random pieces of like armor and that, and obviously arrows show up time to time. That's a big fish. I wonder if that's a slaughterfish or just like a really... Oh, well, look, there's actually a burial mound right here for dragons. Alright, anyway, as you can see, her husband is super far away. Oh my god. Wolf population in Skyrim is going down every time I travel. And as you can see, there's a giant with a couple of mammoths over there, but we don't need to worry about that. Hey Fenrig, your wife is looking for you.
Rookie? Where is she?
West, in the plains over the mountain.
We're expected to fight there tomorrow. Joker elected to camp here for the night. I don't like it, though.
Why don't you like camping here?
Our fires are visible for miles. We're in a low valley. Sitting ducks.
Let me take you to Rookie.
If she's come this far from home, it must be important. Lead on. I just need to report back to camp by sunrise.
Okay. So now we can, because obviously we had the fuck did he go? Oh, whatever. Because we have unlocked that location, obviously we could fast travel to it. But... Huh, weird. That he just kind of disappeared like that. I could have swore that he actually followed you, but I guess not. Oh, there's a hunter over there. Killed a saber cat. Killed a couple saber cats. Damn, look at them go. Go see, are you gonna be a dick or...
I am waiting for a good death.
Are you? A good death?
Yes. Were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath.
Why do you wish to die?
My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived.
You don't look that old to me. Certainly you're still a strong, capable warrior.
Indeed. One should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you?
Seems like there's no talking you out of this.
You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death.
Okay. You can fight him, by the way. If you choose the other option, you can fight him. And they do put up a pretty good fight. I don't know. It's just not a thing that I really ever do. Because it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Anyway, on our way back to Rookie. And that's more or less why I decided to just travel back. Not because of that specifically, obviously. I had no idea it's a random encounter, but... just in case we got a random encounter like this mammoth and giant about to fight this saber cat, probably. But unfortunately, mammoths and giants move rather slowly, so I'm just going to continue on. And hope that I don't alert saber. I mean, I don't know, the mammoth is pretty close. Oh, there is also a giant camp right there. What the hell is that over there? Oh, there it goes. And there it goes. Now, I don't have to worry too much about getting close to the giant, because as long as I don't attack them, they should be fine. And also, oh, I see, it's a... I see, it was just that the stuff on the little altar here didn't load properly. Okay. That makes sense. Also, I like how lazily the giants seem to swing that glove. Like most of the time when they attack, you know, it's like that giant overhanded hello, Mr. Hidden Chest. It's like that big overhand swing that just like slams the ground and causes dust to fly up, and now he was just like boop, and it was gone. I'll take that, and that's it. Okay. I imagine that that's just random loot anyway, but... Alright. There's our monument. Hopefully our ghost guy is still with us somehow. Don't know exactly where he went to, but...
Fenrir, you're alive.
Well...
Of course I am. What brings you here?
I had heard that Yukar's men were wiped out. I came to find you.
But that battle isn't expected until tomorrow. Rookie, what's going on?
I'm so confused. What's happening?
It doesn't matter. I'm here. We're together now. And we will be forever.
Alright. And that is that quest done. Like I said, you can fast travel back there instead of riding all the way back or running all the way back, but... There's a bunch of random encounters, which is why I try not to fast travel too much, but obviously when I have to go... Oh, whoops. But obviously when I have to go across the country, I'm not gonna make you watch me ride all that way on my horse. Or run all that way. You know, if I lose my horse somehow. Not that I can't afford another one, obviously. Alright.
Seek, my child.
I helped the long-dead lovers find each other.
Your efforts have helped illuminate the entire province. I trust by now you've achieved a higher comprehension of love. Carry the blessings of Mara with you, so the rest of the province may shine with her glories.
Does the temple need any additional assistance?
Riften is drowning in a sea of sin and wickedness, and it's my personal mission to let everyone know that the warmth of Mara can see them through. All I need is a messenger to bring her words to these poor souls by distributing these missives.
I'll distribute them.
Oh my, how wonderful! Lady Mara will be so pleased. Here you are. Now make sure you give out every single one. We can't afford to let even one lost soul stray from her warmth.
Alright. Any tips on who might accept these?
Almost anyone in Riften is in dire need of those missives. Speak to them, child. You will know who will listen and who will sin.
Will I
A
now?
word of advice. Keep away from the keep and the city guards. They follow their own path and have already forsaken her.
Okay. So anyway, we need to find 20 people to give these to. Obviously, the Whiterun guards don't count. Hey, Durak.
You change your mind?
Oh.
The Dawn Guard could use somebody
No.
like you.
Don't care about you and your Dawn Guard right now. Well, it is awful.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Here, sister. Blessings of Mara upon you.
Thank you. I'll share this with Eren.
Mule
Eren,
told me that it
here.
I visit the temple sometimes, but perhaps not often enough. Thanks for bringing this to me.
Okay. Oh, so also, we don't actually need to do this. This is just a miscellaneous quest we can do. But anyway. Oh, right. My training thing. That's why I didn't have enough magic. I forgot to sleep. Where is it? There we go. Resist magic. Agent Amara reduces or increases magic resistance by 15%, which is what I wanted. Because that counts for any spells that get fired at us. And not only that, it also counts for... dragon breath attacks. So with that, and there's some perks in whatchamacallit, the alteration skill tree that also gives you that. So hey, Grelka.
You gonna buy something? Or just
Nope.
here for training? Otherwise, move on.
Medesi?
Greetings, honored
Nope.
friend. Could I interest you in some
Looking to stay
fine
alive?
jewelry?
Why take it?
Edda?
Please,
Well,
please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad? I can't take...
yeah, here you go.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Can I
Branche?
interest you in some
Ah, here you
fine-
go.
Mara can't help me. No one can.
Well, still took it, so, I mean, victory. What about you,
look like you could
Ronlin?
use a drink.
There you
I
go.
don't have time for this nonsense.
You still took it, apparently. Who are you? Hey, Valendor.
Trees.
There you go.
Seems like a noble cause. I'll look it over.
Okay.
Rare trinkets in the finest
Oh,
part of
hey,
the-
Is it
Basanius.
absolutely necessary for you to bother?
I see you're still a dick, so that's something.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? Talos bless you.
There you go.
Ah, get this awful paper away from me, Lord Talos.
It's like, how can this humble servant tell us, hey, here, blessing tomorrow on you? It's like,
My mind is on my experiments today.
hey, Ingen, you work at the alchemy shop.
Whatever you're peddling, I'm not buying.
Yeah, you'll take it anyway. Okay, already did you two. Snilf.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
think
dirty
so.
beggar.
Maurice.
My
Nope.
food is the best in all
Dickhead. Let's see. What about you,
Come
Balamon?
to see Balaman perform miracles.
There you go.
Thank you for the blessing. I'll put this to good use.
There's him, his adopted son, I do believe, that live here, but I don't remember what his kid's name is. It's also not like child, like adopted son, still full-grown adult, this guy.
Have you met Balam?
There you go.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll try and read this if I can.
There we go. That should be the only one in here. Yeah. It's like, because it is just the two of them, as far as I'm aware. Let's see. I guess we can go into the meadery here. Ah, you're actually going to get a good tour of... Maybe not a good tour, but you'll get a tour either way. Are you the one I talked to? You're not.
I'll read it. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's half of them gone. Obviously, there'll be a bunch of people in the inn and that.
I'm quite busy.
There you go.
What's this nonsense? Bah!
So you get 20 of them. I do believe that there is 33 people who will accept it. Not 100% sure on that, obviously.
You've caught me at a not
There you
really
go.
my usual read, but I'll give it a try.
Okay, and then you're the one I
Hey,
talked. Oh, no.
Mara only helps those who can afford her tithes. This is nonsense.
Eh, whatever. You still took it. I like how all these people are like, ah, this is bullshit, or why would I want this, and then they take it anyway. Like, don't be saying it's bullshit if you're gonna take it. I mean, I guess that's fine, but, you know. If you don't want it, then don't take it. I mean, it really is that simple. Oh, no. I may have got turned around in here. Ah, here we are. Quick check to see if there's anyone else. There's not. Okay, we can go to the B and Barb here. There should be some people in here. Hey, Talon
Is there
J.
something I can do
There
for
you go.
Interesting. I'll look it over. Thanks.
Oh, and then here's the guy that can get you Frost. Sapphire, I doubt you'll take one. This guy is a
Why
merc.
hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the art?
Hey, Kirava.
Got the coin? You're welcome.
There you go.
Look, the only religion I believe in is the good old septum. Everything else is just a waste.
Sure, and yet you still took it. It's 15 out of 20. I doubt
Yeah.
Sapphire will take
What's
it.
your
Yeah, she
problem?
won't even talk to me. I'm not going to bother talking to him because since he has a quest, I highly doubt that he'll take one. No one there, no one there. To be fair, the person I'm looking for I don't even know is here outside of... No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Oh, Sapphire. Nope, looks like we're good. For the bee and barb, anyway. Alright, them.
Is it absolutely necessary?
Baldy, have I got you one?
Thank
Nope.
you. Blessings of Mara upon you as well.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Those two we covered. That's just a guard. Got 4 more.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onric. You should
I guess we'll head over.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Who's this guy? Oh,
Huh?
Shader. Here you go.
I'll give it a try. Thanks very much.
Oh, who are you?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Working at the
Take
Rift.
this.
Oh,
There you
interesting.
go.
I'll read it this evening.
Okay.
Consider joining up myself.
disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Okay, let's head. This should be the bunkhouse, right? Yep. Helga's bunkhouse. I don't know if she'll take one because she, I do believe, is a Debella follower.
You looking for something or what?
Oh no, here you go.
Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. I prefer Debella's teachings myself.
Yeah, well. Just because you have a preference doesn't mean you can't enjoy more than one. And Spana.
I'd appreciate
There you
it
go.
if you'd... Thank you. Blessings upon you too.
Alright, and there we go. All 20 distributed.
The house isn't an inn. I'd recommend the Bee and Barb.
She does not look good, by the way. She looks... I don't know if that's just like a makeup choice, or if she's just like so tired that like her eyelids have turned literally black, but either way.
Lady Mara's messenger returns.
Okay,
How can I help you with my child?
I've given away all the missives.
Oh, splendid. Just splendid. Mara smiles upon us this day. Allow me to give you her gift. A true blessing to aid you in times of need. Despair not. Her warmth will protect you always.
Well, she gave me a potion. That's not really a blessing. I don't think I got another blessing for that. Agent of Mara. Yeah, no. Nothing new there. We'll throw that back on, though. Alright. And I think we will end it there for now. We got our magic resist plus 15, which is good. You can also do that again. If you talk to her, there was another option. And she'll give you 5 more. And out of the people, and you just end up giving them more or less to the same people. Like, I don't think you can give them to anyone outside of Riften. Maybe, but I'm not sure. But either way, she doesn't really... You can get, I do believe. I see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's just people in Riften. But either way, that'll be it for this part. Let's see. Thieves Guild. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Don't care. No. Could visit the museum in Dawnstar. That'll get us quite a few stuff to fill our vault, actually. It is a Daedric quest. Could also go and join the companions. Which should I do? What should I do? It's at this point that I kind of wish that, like, you know, I recorded these, like, just the day before they come out or something, since they come out every other day, because then that would give people the day they come out to comment, and I could be like, well, what would you like me to do next? But at the same time, I don't think that I get enough people watching these that actually care enough to comment, or that care enough to watch them the day they come out, which I understand. I mean, I don't expect people to watch every video that I put out, and I don't expect people to comment on every video, and I don't expect people to watch it the day it comes out. I mean, there's quite a few people that I watch on YouTube where I watch more or less, well, maybe not everything that they put out, but either way, it's very rare that I watch it. Outside of like maybe one that I watch pretty much everything the day it comes out, but that's just because it's short things and I listen to them in the morning at work. So I guess even then, more often than not, it's like the day after it comes out, not the day it comes out. But either way, that'll be it for this part. I think we'll do this. No, you know what? Fuck it. We'll go and we'll start the Companion's quest line. So that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for more.